Is now facing charges, and IHID is investigating. John Waugh is live in Port Moody for us tonight where it happened. And John, you've learned a little bit more about the family.
That's right, Chris. We do know that the couple owned a nearby electronics store. The family described as quiet but extremely friendly, and the mother even nicknamed Snow White because of her many children, often in tow. As fire ripped through this Port Moody home, it was neighbors who first rushed in to help.
Another guy had got the ladder out and pulled one kid off the top of the balcony. The rest of the kids got out.
What the 5 children told their rescuers, haunting to hear.
He had poured gasoline in the house and was threatening to kill everybody.
A man and woman still inside as police made their way to the home on Dooney Trunk Road at about 1:30 Sunday afternoon. When they arrived, the house was engulfed in flames. Still, police were able to get them out.
That this was called in as a domestic complaint. While the Port Moody Police Department were en route, I believe the fire was set at that time.
The 911 call coming from inside the house. The fire now a homicide investigation. A woman suffering third-degree burns later died in hospital. One man believed to be her husband, now facing charges of second-degree murder and arson causing bodily harm.
My sister, my little sister, and as I say, her now, I just want to cry for her because she was so nice person.
And as the tragic news spread, it hit home here, where the couple owned a computer electronics store. Neighboring businesses said the couple was extremely friendly, and their 6 children were often seen here as well.
I have known them and come through their business and became friends with them, and I never saw one hint of even temper.
The tragedy hitting even closer to home for 2 sisters who were living in the basement as tenants for the past year.
I didn't sleep at all last night. We were put up in a hotel.
And while Nikki and Vanessa Trampus and their dog are left with nowhere to go, still their thoughts are with the children who live just upstairs.
All 6 of those kids are different people now for the rest of their lives. It's not something I can go back on, ever.
As passerbys lay flowers outside the home, many are left wondering what could have torn this family apart.
Oh, I've got a feel for those kids, John. Do we know what happens to the 6 children now?
Well, since the children were released from hospital, we do know that the Ministry of Children and Family Development has been called in. But, of course, this is all a stark contrast considering the tenants say just this past Canada Day, the couple and their 6 children spent the entire long weekend camping together as a family. Chris?
All right, John Waugh reporting for us tonight. Thanks, John.
The investigation team has now taken over the case involving that house fire in Port Moody. Let's go right now to Grace Key, who joins us with the latest details from Port Moody. Grace, what's the update this morning?
Yeah, I had just showed up a few minutes ago. You can see there a black van right behind me here. This area now behind yellow police tape, and just beyond the black van is the house that did catch on fire yesterday afternoon. So you can see just on the upper level there some of the charred there on that, just on the left-hand side there. So I had taken over this investigation. This all unfolded at about 1:30 yesterday afternoon. Emergency crews were called to this house fire in the 3300 block of Dooney Trunk Road. Now, there were 2 adults and 5 children who were able to escape the home before crews arrived. All of them were sent to hospital. Now, the cause of the fire is unknown. The husband, though, was led off in handcuffs.
As far as I knew, when I did see the kids out, they seemed like a happy family to me. I'd be devastated to find out it was intentional.
Now, IHID has not officially identified the deceased person or the individual who was actually arrested. Now, at last report, we did know that the mom did suffer third-degree burns and was sent to hospital in critical condition. The husband had some minor injuries, and the kids did suffer from some smoke inhalation. Now, the children also told some of the neighbors that some type of an accelerant was also used for this house fire.
Okay, Grace, thank you very much. Grace Key for us this morning in Port Moody.